what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Tuesday, July 6th, 2021. I don't know what mountain range that is, Maddie, but it's from Leadville, from Colorado Mountain College. I wonder if Sherman is a part of that. I like Mount Sherman. You ever been up Mount Sherman?
No.
No. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad, alongside the non-Mount Sherman climber, Maddie Evans. How are you doing this morning, Maddie?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Not climbing any mountains this morning.
No, we'll save that for later. We'll save that for later.
Yeah, always.
I hope you all enjoyed a lovely Monday off celebrating the 4th of July, Independence Day holiday. Getting revved up, ready to head back to the office, back to the store, back to wherever it is you want to go to this morning, and we are here to guide you on a lovely edition of Good Morning Vail. What's going on around town before we get into the show? What's going on, Maddie?
I mean, there's so much going on. It's Tuesday today, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow you can go to live music at Nottingham. There's just always something happening.
We got the Eagle Whitewater race tonight, 4:30 for this week and next week. 4:30 is registration. 5:30 is when the races start. They got churros, they got bonfire beer. Just head down and hang out. Lots of dogs, lots of people. I'll
Eric,
be there. It's a good time.
You know what else is tonight? Hot Summer Nights.
Okay. I thought you meant the premiere of Loki on Disney+.
Oh my gosh.
Priorities, folks. I don't know.
Well, and here's the difference in Eric and I's personality. Loki, dancing. Loki,
dancing.
dancing.
Yeah.
And this is my dancing dress.
It's a good floral outfit for dancing.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, I bet it swooshes when you twirl.
And you know, I love a good twirl. I love a good twirl.
I've seen it.
I know.
And if you want to see Maddie twirl, head on down to Hot Summer Nights in Vail this evening.
Unfortunately, no. I won't be there tonight.
Oh, dear.
I have to drive to Denver.
Oh, that's right. Yep. You got to pick your dad up from the airport, bring him to the car dealership, and send him off into the world.
Yep.
There you go, bud. Oh, gosh. Updates from around the county, aside from events. Big thing to note, Sylvan Lake fire, now at 68% containment. No smoke visible from that, so they're doing a great job of putting that guy out. And like we said yesterday, mid-August, maybe beginning of August, get back to the lake.
And we do want to thank all of those first responders. And if you are a first responder and you are working on the Sylvan Lake fire and you hear this, remember right now that Nap Harvest is giving you 15% off any of your purchases, just because everyone is so appreciative of what you're doing to save that beautiful little spot of ours.
Yeah, you got some great natural honey there.
I know. So maybe if you're a firefighter struggling with some allergies, the bees are from that area, so go get some honey. It'll help.
Yeah, honey on toast. It's the best way to start your day to contain a fire. You heard it here first, folks. And if you want to hear it here first about the latest life hacks in your kitchen, well, I've got good news for you, because today we're going to be going through the unique way to deep hit an avocado without using a knife. So let's see what kind of life hacking we can get up to here this morning.
The shenanigans.
The shenanigans, always shenanigans. We've got John Packer from Fly Fishing Outfitters, thank you. I wanted to say outdoors, that wasn't right. The brain just stopped me. Fly Fishing Outfitters coming in. We've got Remonov, and we've got High Country Healing in the show. So we got a wonderful Good Morning Vail in store for you. We're going to take a short break, come back with a look at that local weather.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Back. Xterra, the world's leading off-road triathlon, returns to Beaver Creek Saturday, July 17th. With sprint and full-distance races for individuals and relay teams. Sign up today at xterraplanet.com and enter TV8 at checkout for an extra 10% off. Live more.
Well, enjoy the cool temperatures starting things off this morning, because we are going to see a spike. It's going to be another warm day today. I know personally I was getting a little hot there in the afternoon up until around 4 p.m. when that delightful little shower rolled into Eagle County, and it should be pretty much a carbon copy today. Degrees today, getting as high as 80, and then a 40 up right around the 2 to 4 p.m. time frame, maybe like our county, and that might be it for the precipitation for the foreseeable future. So 47-degree glow. Panning our view out, looking at the entire this high-low pressure mix hanging out over in our conditions right now. We've got the north of the Great Plains area. Take a break and head to the kitchen for a life hack.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Tech your local listings. All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Well, it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. Every Tuesday, Maddie looks up an interesting kitchen life hack, and we get to see if it actually works. Last week, we played with strawberries and straws and lemonade, and then I drank the lemonade without making it watery, and that was delightful. I love the sugar. Today, let's play the avocado toast game. We all know you love avocado toast. Let's see if we can make your life a little bit easier without having to just Freddy Krueger to the pit to try to get the sucker out. Let's see if we can do this.
Okay, so really quickly, one of my most favorite videos to ever join the internet is the one where the mom wraps an avocado like a present. The little kid unwraps it and he just goes, "An avocado, thanks." Because now anytime someone does anything, I'm like, "An avocado, thanks."
So they got it, but if they don't know the video, they just think you're insane.
Yeah,
Like,
but
this is not an avocado, and that's a weird tone of voice.
And
That's
I'm
our
always
Maddie
like,
Evans, ladies and gentlemen. She's a peach. She's an avocado.
Here we go.
So what is the goal of this life hack? What do
Okay,
we do?
so
what's the overall thing here?
the goal here is to make it so that you don't have to take the knife and smash it into the pit, just because sometimes that gets a little bit scary. So the goal here is to just get the pit out without, one, making a mess, and two, having to use the knife. So you're gonna cut your avocado vertically. I'm gonna cut mine horizontally. And then we're gonna, oh, scary. And then we're gonna check it out and see which way.
Do you have a good cut method?
Just around?
Yeah. I like to twirl the avocado vertically as I cut it.
Same, but
And
I'm
peel
going.
apart, and one part doesn't have a pit. That's nice. And so we got two different life hacks here for you. So why don't you demonstrate yours?
Okay, so you're just supposed to.
Oh, that goes flying across the studio. Oh dear.
You're just supposed to be able to squeeze it, but.
Hold. That life hack failed. Do not do that, ladies and gentlemen.
That life hack? No good.
No good.
No good.
So this one, I cut it vertically, and I'm going to put my index finger and my ring finger surrounding the pit, and then I'm going to just push from this direction, and the seed should come, boom!
Right out.
Yeah! That is a good life hack, but my thumb went through the avocado, so that's not good.
This is so gross. Now I'm just making.
Well, you kind of did a life hack for peeling the avocado, too, so an easy way to make guacamole is just squeeze it.
Angrily squeeze it. Yeah, but now look, we can make guacamole here in the studio, except for my pit is still
It's
in
still
there.
in there. There's no way of getting that out now. You just squeeze it until it comes
Oh,
out.
I have this thing about textures on my hands. And,
Oh, you're not in good shape then.
I'm struggling. Ooh, man. Don't put that avocado on me.
So some ways to keep avocados fresh as well. If you only want to eat half of an avocado, you can put it inside of a Ziploc bag with some onions, and that'll stop it from browning. The acidity of the onion, something of the onion. Onions are magic, and they work their magic on the avocado to keep them from browning. If you want to ripen them faster, put them in a bag with some bananas, and then they ripen right up.
Yep.
Pretty incredible.
Yep, you put them in the bag with the bananas. Another really cool hack is if you are at the store, I don't want my hands to be on camera, so if you...
Would you eat an avocado like an apple?
No, but if you're at the store, you can peel the little thing out on the end and you can tell if it's...
You moved past that one quick.
Yeah, I'm not acknowledging you. You can tell if they're ripe or not, which is super awesome because sometimes they feel a little bit firmer than they are. So if you just peel the little guy out right there, then yeah, you can tell if
At the grocery store, you recommend doing that?
I mean, okay, bring them home and do it there, and then see if your avocado's ripe after you've purchased.
Just digging into avocados at the store and putting them back. I don't like this one.
I mean, I guess that's frowned upon right now.
A final avocado life hack for a quick breakfast. Once you've gotten the avocado de-pitted, just cut out a little bit of the flesh inside the avocado, the actual avocado, and then just crack an egg inside of there and bake it in the oven for 20 minutes at 350, and you've got a delightful avocado egg. It's perfect. It's great.
I mean, also another great one, because that doesn't use any dishes, is right now the way my avocado is sitting, I could take a fork, mash it up in there, just throw a little bit of salt and pepper, and then it's
like a little bowl.
The quickest homemade guac you'll ever have.
Oh yeah. Should I eat an avocado like an apple?
Please, just go for it. Oh, now it's on your hands too. Okay, so the first life hack didn't work. Not great. Pit's still in there. Second life hack, 10 out of 10. Worked like a charm.
Highly recommend. Cut it vertically, place your middle and ring finger around the pit, and kapow!
Yeah.
Out that sucker goes.
And then you've got all sorts of avocado. Also, you can mash up an avocado. I didn't know this until I was reading all of these hacks yesterday. You can mash up an avocado, start putting it in your scalp, work its way down, maybe throw some coconut oil in there, and you have a hair mask. Don't do that to me right now, please. Thank you. And then you've got a hair mask that's going to make your hair nice and soft. It's organic, not tested on animals. It's got all the good things.
All right. Look at everything an avocado can do.
Avocados, they're wonderful.
It's a source of comedy. It's a shampoo, apparently.
No.
Oh.
Hair mask.
Hair mask.
It's like
a hair mask.
It's like a deep conditioning.
Not a shampoo.
Not a shampoo. You can't just wash your hair and then be like, look, the oil and avocado.
We'll see about that. I can eat an avocado like an apple. I can shampoo with an avocado.
All right.
We got more Good Morning.
We're gonna shampoo Eric's hair now.
We'll be right back with John Packer from Fly Fishing Outfitters.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and a kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
I made you guacamole.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That looks delightful. We should get some pepper in that.
That's what I'm saying. So, something super amazing happening in Beaver Creek. Eric, what is it?
I don't know if there's pepper in here. Beaver Creek just expanded their terrain, or rather just broke ground on expanding their terrain, and I was up there hanging out at Beaver Creek for their groundbreaking ceremony. Got a wonderful interview with Chief Operating Officer Nadia Guerrero and member of the Forest Service Leanne Velhuse, and we would love to show you this interview. From rad surfing in the town of Eagle to brand new lifts in Beaver Creek.
Get out of here, get out of here. I'm going to talk about Beaver Creek, because Beaver Creek's my home mountain. Sorry, Eric, stealing the spotlight here, because you got to do all the fun stuff and be up there. And so I'm going to talk about how excited we are that McCoy Park is expanding and Beaver Creek is getting more terrain. It's going to be more beginner friendly, which is always great for the family, especially because Beaver Creek wants to be a family-friendly, completely resort, and Beaver Creek is my home mountain, so this is where I absolutely love to spend my time. My hype level for the expansion, through the roof. Eric's going to give us a closer look now.
With 250 acres of new beginner to intermediate terrain, McCoy Park is sure to make a stamp on Beaver Creek Mountain, and I'm happy to be here with Nadia Guerrero at the groundbreaking ceremony. Nadia, thank you so much for welcoming us here. Beautiful day today.
Thank you so much. It is a beautiful day, and we're just thrilled to be getting this project underway. We're so excited.
Yeah, it sounds like it was quite a bit of work working with the Forest Service on the environmental aspect side.
Certainly, it's been years in the making. Projects like this don't happen overnight, and so my predecessors, there's been a lot of people that have been working really hard with the Forest Service, with our planning department, to get all the pieces and parts in place for this.
So this is the third of your kind of signature progression parks. Where does this one fit into the overall vision of skier progression?
This one is the third, so it joins Hay Meadow Park and Red Buffalo Park. And so our beginner skiers and riders will start in Hay Meadow Park with our smart terrain at the base area. They can move up to Red Buffalo Park, which is at the top of the mountain, so vistas for days. And then they would move over here to McCoy Park, which is a tranquil bowl setting where they can really connect with themselves, with nature, with each other, and really create those unforgettable moments.
I remember, so I started skiing at 2, and one of my most prominent memories is getting to a bowl and freaking out. Just at not only fear, but excitement, because it's just so intimidating looking down an open face. But as I gaze out over McCoy Park here, you know, you're kind of greeted by trees at first, and then it opens up into it. But it will all be groomed.
It is. It's 17 new trails, and it's natural groomable glades. So we'll keep a lot of the tree elements, and it will feel like similar to a backcountry experience in a beautiful bowl with not much infrastructure in sight, and it will be a very unique experience, especially for beginner and intermediate skiers and riders, which, like you said, you don't get the opportunity to have this kind of experience at most resort settings.
Yeah. So Beaver Creek Mountain now, you've got 3 signature parks. You've also got kind of the bald spot if you're really expert and can do hiking terrain. You've got wonderful ski racing. You've got great moguls. You've got wonderful trees. What else is missing for Beaver Creek here? Is this now like the ultimate?
We've got it all. Don't forget Grouse Mountain and the steeps over there. I think there's really something for everyone here, and that progression and taking people from beginner to expert, that can happen here, and it's a really neat experience.
Yeah. So another thing on my mind, so it's not often that we get new trails and new lifts here.
Right.
Who names it? Who goes into the naming of the trails? Is this like a marketing meeting, a dartboard, a drawing, a contest?
You want the secret sauce, huh?
Yeah.
You want to know how it happens. It was a long process, and we did involve our employees, both on site here, guest experience innovation team, as well as marketing teams. There was a lot of people who had input, and a lot of people who signed off on the names, and that is a process actually that I don't think I will ever forget, is being part of the naming of trails and of the chairlifts, right? So we have McCoy Park Express, and then we have Reunion, which is the egress lift. that takes you out of here. So very neat experience, and I think some really unique names and special names that signify what this experience is all about.
Do you have any favorite that you like really gravitated towards?
I like Tranquility, and I think that's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Which is, it kind of gives you the perfect example of what coming back here feels like.
Right. It's peaceful. You're in nature. That it's going to be, there's not a lot of cross traffic that happens here because it's a destination spot for those skiers and riders that are going to be out here. So it's going to be welcoming and just a unique experience like none other.
And when is the exact opening day expected for McCoy Park?
We'll be ready for the opening of the 2021-22 season, but it is going to be natural snow back here. So we're thinking probably mid-December sometime is when we'll be able to open it up back here.
All right, perfect. I look forward to taking some runs with you, Nadia. It should be awesome back here.
Thanks so much, and thanks for being here. It's really great to have you.
Absolutely. Congratulations on opening McCoy Park, and stick around for more The Scoreboard. Any new opening of lifts or terrain, it always takes a partnership with the U.S. Forest Service. I'm happy to be here with Leanne Veldhuis. Leanne, tell me a little bit about what this partnership entailed.
For sure. So, with any kind of groundbreaking or new project in a ski area, because the bulk of our ski areas are on national forest land, which involves working with the Forest Service. Yeah. We always do an environmental analysis, and so that includes looking at all of the different resource areas that might be impacted by a project. It's not just recreation up here, it's we have to check for potential historic or archaeological sites, because you never know what may exist across the district. Wildlife habitat, hydrology issues or concerns, wetlands, whatever you might have kind of anywhere on a forest, it exists within the ski area permit boundary. And so we make sure that the project is within, an appropriate kind of level of ground disturbance, or perhaps in some cases maybe mitigating for some of the ground disturbance essentially that happens when you want to put in a new chairlift and that type of thing. Yeah, absolutely. And I can imagine from a wildlife perspective, having that new equipment out there could push them away from maybe a natural ground, or does that not necessarily disturb them? Well, with McCoy Park specifically, the time frame during which construction could take place, we're here on July 1st for a reason, and that's because this area was under an elk wildlife closure until just yesterday. And so we make sure to account for any species of concern that might be in a project area, whether here or elsewhere on the forest, with all of our projects. Yeah, well, I mean, the more humans expand, the more we impact their life. So anything we can do to kind of give them their terrain back is of the utmost importance to continuing our life up here. Yeah. So it sounds like it was a smooth process, though. Beaver Creek did a great job kind of doing the assessments and working with you guys to ensure minimal impact. They've really knowledgeable people on their staff, and like Nadia said, literally decades worth of experience up here. I think it's a testament to either Beaver Creek or maybe Vail Resorts, but folks come here and spend a career working for the resort. So really appreciated the expertise and kind of knowledge of their staff, and then also I think my Forest Service folks are pretty great you guys do a heck as well. Of a job really outstanding staff on my end as well. So between the two of our two organizations, I think we've got to a good place today with this project. Excellent, Leanne. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad it was such a rousing success, and I can't wait to get some turns in on this new terrain. Me too. Yeah, looking forward to winter. Yeah. Make sure to come check out McCoy Park starting this December.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Check your local listings.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Well, for marijuana needs up here in Eagle County, you're going to want to go to the best, the most experienced, and a place that has their own little grow operation so you can see how the little girls grow up nice and big. And that is High Country Healing out of Eagle Vail. And I'm happy to welcome the crew here. Lewis, Carrington, Dylan from High Country Healing, my favorite in the Valley. Thanks for joining me this morning, guys.
Thanks for having us back.
Thanks for having us on again.
Yeah, absolutely. The main reason I kind of fell in love with you guys was just knowledge and experience. You guys just have a masterful job of all the various strains, but also not just flower, concentrates.
Yeah, we really pride ourselves in not just having all the product selection, but having the well-rounded knowledge to get you what you need and the education on how to use it safely and responsibly.
Yeah, don't eat an edible and then think nothing's happening in 30 minutes.
That's
and have
right.
to pay more.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Gonna have a bad day.
Exactly.
That's like when you pizza instead of French fry.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So what in your eyes sets High Country Healing apart from the rest?
Yeah. Well, first off, it's the show grow. It's got to be that. Come around the corner like we talked about last time. Seeing all those plants right there, it's pretty amazing. Even, I'm going on 4 years there, come around the corner every morning and seeing it still, it's awesome for me. But it's, I think, the education on top of that we give people from just the benefits of the diverse array of cannabinoids, from not just THC and CBD, but the full array that you can get, but and the effects, but all of that kind of together.
Yeah, and I'm like when say we have friends that come in out of town, they're inexperienced. We went on our color coding system last time, but even having just the simple cards right in front of the customer so they can understand as we're explaining science or explaining all the effects, they can look at the simple cue card and it kind of breaks it down really nice and simple. So it's, again, educating our customers so that when they leave honestly with the knowledge that, when they consume, how to consume it, with fatty foods always helps. But also in what experience they're going to be getting too. So I think it is explaining that knowledge and making that customer leave really honestly comfortable with whatever they're trying to experiment with.
Yeah. Yeah, the world of flower has just grown so much since you were just like buying an eighth of weed and that was what you got. Like,
exactly.
The different levels of sativas and whether they're going to be better for activity or better for just couch locking.
Exactly.
And then your indicas if you want to be zenful or you want to be sleepy. I've been so impressed with your bud tenders as well, just knowing what each strain is going to do.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, that's one thing we take a lot of pride in is just the education of our bud tenders as well. It's not just a 4-day crash course to get them ready on the POS and send them out there and say, this stuff looks good and smells good, but it's a continual education. And even for us, constantly trying to keep up with the latest products, but also, strains and science on what's going on, and then imparting that to our bud tenders so that they can explain it to, not just the most experienced locals, but, everyone from the diverse array of tourism that we get here. So,
yeah, you guys do a good job taking care of tourists.
Yeah, we've got the big 710 coming up.
Yep. So this weekend it's going to be 710. It's essentially the 424 concentrates. So if you are a experienced dabber or concentrate connoisseur, this is a great time to take advantage of all of that. But also, if you don't really if you haven't dabbled in that, it's a great time to come out and get some education and get your toes in the water with some great deals.
Yeah.
What do you think separates concentrates from flour the most?
It's potency that's gonna be that. It's you're doubling potencies most time at least, if not tripling potencies, and that can be very scary to some. And it's something that without the right education can lead to a less than pleasant experience sometimes.
Yeah, similar to the too many edibles.
That's right. That's right.
Flavors and effects as well, I would say. Flour's got more of a, I don't know, natural, but it's straight from the plant, whereas the concentrates have a little more defined flavor specific to each strain and stuff like that. So I think it's a different experience. You get different flavors, different effects, ease of use. Stuff like that as well is different, but concentrates are great. We have plenty of options that people can sort of dip the toe in the water. We've got sort of like infused joints and stuff where there's a little bit of concentrate, so you can try a little bit of both, and it makes it a little easier, a little more.
Dip your toes in it,
Yeah.
essentially.
Exactly.
Just feel it out,
Now, I'm not super familiar with the world of concentrate, but are the vaping pens, like your Paxes, are those considered concentrate?
Yep. And those are, again, like he was saying, kind of ease of use. That's where it doesn't have to be that you're getting, just live resin or some wax or shatter. There's a wide array of products in the concentrate, category. So, and I think that's just something that, the education as well, people aren't super familiar with it. So, and, the term oils kind of has a very broad use in the cannabis industry, so it can, to the average user, it could be kind of just something that keeps them out of it just because it's,
but the convenience of those pins is absolutely incredible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from chairlifts to
we don't know that's federal land. We don't know what you're talking about. We don't know what you're talking about.
Advocate for that.
No. Mountain biking.
But it's mountain biking. There we go. Any activity, not on national land.
So you've got 710 is a big special coming up this weekend, but every day something can be found at High Country Healing on the special.
Yeah, the back page of the Vail Daily is the place to look for that. We have daily deals running and a daily happy hour as well. So come on in. We love to talk to you guys about it and help you out. Get you some education on whatever that deal is that day.
I want to do a special shout out to the Wana Wednesdays. Those gummies, I swear, if you're ever having trouble sleeping, the strawberry lemonade THC CBD gummy, boom, 5 minutes after eating it, just nighty-night time. Perfect for Good Morning Vail. Perfect for waking up. Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing.
Just here to help you guys do the news right.
Yeah, thank you very much.
There we go.
Oh, all right, guys. Well, Lewis, Carrington, Dylan, thank you so much for joining me. Looking forward to 710 Concentrate Day. So head on down to High Country Healing, located in Eagle Vale and kind of their business district down Highway 6. You're going to meet some great bud tenders. You're going to see an amazing little grow room that they've got. They've got wonderful merchandise. You got Wana Wednesdays. You got 710 Day coming up. We love High Country Healing here. And stick around for more Good Morning Vail.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
We
Xterra Trail Runs return to Beaver Creek Sunday, July 18th. With 5K, 9K, 18K, and 5x5K relay team races for runners of all ages and skill levels. Even free fun run races for the kids. Sign up today at xterraplanet.com and enter TV8 at checkout for an extra 10% off. Live more.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Well, we're looking at a gorgeous sunny day here in Eagle County. Enjoy the cooler temperatures this morning because things are about to heat up. We are expecting temps to get as high as 80 degrees today. And similar to yesterday, right around that 1 to 4 p.m. time frame, expect about 30 to 45 minutes, maybe up to an hour of showers. And today is pretty much it for the afternoon precipitation up until we get that monsoonal flow from the south bringing us daily afternoon showers. So enjoy the showers today, but temperatures are certainly expected to heat up later. Looking at this evening, expecting lows of 47 degrees, just about a 10% chance of showers. And then panning our view out to the entirety of the nation, we've got this kind of high low pressure system just swirling over the four corners, eastern Utah, western Colorado, and it's being sandwiched in there by this low high pressure ridge to the south that's kind of holding that moisture in the Gulf, and then this low high pressure ridge to the north in the Great Plains, Great Basin area. Again, just kind of holding all of our conditions similar for the next 5 days. As we look ahead to the next 5 days, like I said, it's almost carbon copies each and every day. Very low % chance of precipitation, sunny weather, 86 to 80 degree kind of fluctuations throughout the course of the week. But it's going to be great if you enjoy sunshine. It's not going to be so great if you enjoy rain and cooler temperatures, but at summertime, we're having a good time out here in the sun. We're going to take a short break and come back with Remonov on the Couch with Maddie.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
If you are looking for something for the entire family and to make getting into the village and up on the slopes so much easier, Remonov has a great deal for you. And I've got Mackenzie and Jesse here this morning. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
I mean, bright and early mornings.
It's how we do in the mountain towns, right?
It's how we do. And I mean, you guys are kind of a force to be reckoned with right now. in the best way possible. I'm so excited that you two very awesome women, because I can't say what I want to say, are going to be stepping into your positions, or you are stepped into your positions in the company.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're really thrilled to kind of be taking over as a female-led real estate company in town. It's definitely a male-dominated industry, and we're ready to hit the ground running. But we are here to talk to you about one of the sort of off-end pieces of our business, which is really exciting.
An amazing amenity for people of really any demographic, and Club One in Vail. It sounds like a dream come true. So
sometimes, you know, you just got to keep it simple.
You got to keep it simple, but sometimes simple is the best luxury.
Simple is the best luxury.
So what is Club One, and why is it so important for you guys to have this?
Well, great question, and thank you again for having us. So Club One is a ski equipment locker room at the base of Gondola One in Vail Village.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's in the basement of the Gondola House. Our mission is really to take the hassle out of your ski day. So we cater specifically to full-time and seasonal residents here in the Valley, as well as families. Yeah, so our mission is to take the hassle out of your ski day, because we've lived here long enough to know that it's the mornings can be a challenge wrangling everybody to get you on the mountain on time.
Yeah, especially when there are little kids involved.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm going to pass it over to Mackenzie to talk about how it's very in line with our company, Remonov.
Well, like you were saying when we just started, you know, Jesse and I are stepping into these new roles at Remonov and Company. And like she said, you know, we do real estate development, we do property management, and so owning and operating this ski locker room is kind of like a little bit of a different side of our portfolio. But when you think about it, it's not that different. So Remonov, our company, was started by our fathers when they met and became really good friends training for the inaugural Leadville 100 race. And they were bike riding, and they were like, well, we should start a business. What should it be called? And they were like, the Recreational Monsters of Vail, Remonov. And so even though what we do primarily is a lot of property management, in actuality, Club One is more speaks to the ethos of our recreational side.
Yes.
And so it's something that, you know, we're really proud of, we're really happy to be a part of every day. And I mean, in any situation that we can take advantage of something that's going to get us outside to our activities sooner and easier, I mean, we want to take full advantage.
I mean, and especially on those days, I mean, just from participating in the Leadville 100, obviously you guys are active and you're out doing all of the things that the Valley has to offer, so chasing that powder is a big one. Chasing that powder is a big deal for you guys, to be out on the slopes and right there quickly.
Absolutely, and we know what it can be like with one kid that needs to go to ski school, the other one's got to get to Devo, one leaves their boots in the car, the other one leaves them at the home, and you know, what we offer is a location where all of your belongings are in one place. You show up, we value the convenience, the location, and the access really over that white glove treatment that you might get at some of the other clubs, but we have all of the same amenities. You know, we've got all-day grab-and-go food and beverage, delicious coffee, cappuccinos, lattes, hot cocoa, full concierge service, discounts at the discounts for tunes at Base Camp, which is in the building.
Oh, they're the best.
They're the best.
They're the best.
Which that in itself is incredible, only because that's something that so many people forget to do, is take care of their equipment. So who is Club One then best suited for?
So Club One's really best suited for the locals. It is a integral part of the local lifestyle. So be you a full-time residence or a seasonal residence, we really tap that market because we emphasize relationships. We're very much a family at Club One. We are a community of powder hounds that our job is to get you onto the mountain with ease, with as little stress as possible, get the whole family up, out, and on, you know, as easily as we possibly can.
I mean, it's impossible when you're like herding cats. I'm one of 6 children, And so for my family to do anything, it's like, all right, we're going to be here for 2.5 hours, and then we'll actually get to the skiing.
Exactly. No more schlepping your stuff. No more getting dressed in the
parking
in the
garage.
parking structure.
Yeah.
You know, you can walk straight up, you know, in your house shoes.
Well, and one of the things that I really love about it is, you know, local is really the best way to describe it. But then within that local segment, like you said, there's everyone. You've got your powder hounds. You've got Steve Katz, who's on there every morning. He's the first one in the locker room, ready to get first chair. But then you also have your families. And one of the things I really enjoyed seeing this last winter is I feel like a lot of new parents were taking you to the locker room and they were kind of doing the kid swap. So one parent would go ski for the day, while the other one hung at the base with the kiddo, and they did the swap. And I think the locker room really makes that easy and fun. And then you've got, you know, people like my mom who are blue sky 2-run ski day people.
Totally.
And so it's a family of people who all have different needs, but just want to be outside.
Which is amazing.
And the location is imperative. The Gondola House, it's located at the top of Bridge Street. It's literally steps away from Gondola 1, so it doesn't get much simpler than that.
No, I mean, convenience, location is everything here in the Vail Valley. And so you guys, I mean, are totally crushing it with where you guys are located. So what is kind of the day-to-day life of someone who's a Club 1 member?
So, I mean, I used it 60 times last season. I mean, the typical day for everyone is a little bit different, but for me, I am not a morning person. And my boyfriend has to be on first chair. And so, like, our relationship would not succeed without this locker room. But it's really nice. You know, you get up in the morning and I've got my comfy shoes on and a nice cozy sweater, and I can just kind of take my time, mosey on up from the parking structure. You know, you don't have to get out and get ready with all the cars going by. You don't have to deal with, you know, all your stuff falling over next to your car. It's a nice ease into the morning. You get there, you grab a cup of coffee, you say hi to the attendants. You know, you go get your boots from the boot dryer so they're warm and dry from yesterday. Get all your stuff on and head out to the mountain. And I mean, that's just like the first part of it. What's great too is I unfortunately have some foot problems, and so I can't always ski all day. Mm-hmm. And so I get to come take a break and like grab a little snack, refuel, and sit inside while everyone else keeps skiing. Go back out, end of the day, come down, and you're like, I'd like to go après, but I don't really want to stay in these ski boots and sweaty clothes. So we get to go and, you know, use the shower, all of our amenities.
That's one of my favorite amenities, I have to say, because I live in Edwards, and so I loathe having to get off of the mountain, then go to Edwards, change, come back into the village for your dinner or for your evening activity. We've got everything that you need there, showers, curlers, hair dryers, little changing rooms, little makeup stations, and I use it all just to go from morning, day to evening in one fall swoop.
One-stop shop.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to say, it sounds like a perfect one-stop shop to do everything so that you can start your morning off right, and then you can just transition as you need to. What are some other great things that we need to know about Club 1 so that we can just get everyone there?
So aside from it being just an amazing home base right in the village, some of the nuts and bolts that everybody's probably very curious about is we have huge lockers. So we can fit families of 4, which is why we're really trying to cater to the families in the village. Not just the convenience, but we've also got the locker space to accommodate that. We can fit 2 adults and 2 children, 18 or younger, all of their equipment in one locker room, one locker, which is really, really great. Like you said, our location is amazing, and you know, what are some of our other kind of great perks and nuts and bolts pieces?
I mean, you know, all of the lockers have customizable shelves, and so if you've got little boots, if you've got big boots, you can do whatever you need to make the locker fit your needs. I mean, I think my favorite part of the locker room, though, is not just the overnight boot dryer, but around the locker room, we have these just awesome boot warmers. And so when you get in the morning, you take your dry boots and you put them on the boot warmers, and then when you put them in, they're like toasty warm slippers. Mm-hmm. It's just awesome.
Yeah, totally.
That's crucial when you start your ski day, especially mid-season when those days are nice and chilly. To put your boots on when they're already warm, it's going to save your feet throughout the course of the entire day.
Absolutely. And lastly, something that's really great and makes us really unique is because we value that family relationship and that locals lifestyle. Mm-hmm. That's what we like to say. We're an imperative part of the locals lifestyle. We don't do any short-term rentals. So we don't do any corporate contracts with hotels. We don't have any transients. You rent for the whole season and you really become a member of our Club One family.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for coming in this morning and giving us all this great information. Make sure if you're looking for a home base in Vail Village that you check out Club One, and that way it is easy for the entire family to get from the car to the locker room to the hill, and then one foul swoop, you're good to go from skiing to lunch to après, everything that you need. Make sure that you check out Club One in Vail. Coming up next, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Well, thanks for joining us on this Tuesday segment of Good Morning Vail. Some good guests, some good life hacks.
Well, great guess. The life hacks now. One worked swimmingly.
Yeah.
The other one just ended in avocado all over the stove.
Yeah.
Which is not ideal.
Lessons were learned. Don't cut an avocado horizontally and try to squeeze the pit out.
No, I think maybe what I did wrong though was I cut too close to the small end and not close enough to the bottom end, because if it was on the end where all the avocado meat was, then it would have been easier to squeeze out. So I think that could have been a me issue, but I mean, it's fine. Look at our mess.
It was delightful. Maddie made some of the guacamole in the shell, and that was super tasty. I continued eating an avocado like an apple. Avocados are just great.
Yeah,
you
they
just
are.
can't beat avocados.
No, and there's so many things that you can do with them. Like you can cut them up and batter them and then bake them or fry them. So they're avocado French fries, so it's not nearly as greasy.
Those are super good.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So
oh my
good.
gosh. You just brought up an old memory of mine from a lifetime ago. Oh man, I haven't had those in a while.
I know, it's like tempura avocado almost. Yeah, amazing.
Amazing. Well, thanks also to our guests that came on today. High Country Healing, that whole gang. They've got 7 10-day deals on concentrates. They've got daily deals every day. They're just located down Highway 6 in Eagle Vale. Also, thanks to Remonov that Maddie just spoke to.
I know, if you're looking for a great place to have some luxury right there in Vail Village, like they said, it's here for the locals, no long-term rentals, and you can go and then be on the slopes in no time. And also warm ski boots, that's like heaven to me.
Yeah. You don't want cold ski boots. That's no good.
No.
Cold ski boots, no good. Well, join us tomorrow for more Good Morning Vail starting at 7 a.m. We'll have more fun guests on here and give you a look at your daily local weather. But for now, get out there and enjoy a beautiful sunny Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday!
Hey there, everybody. I'm Elizabeth Hart.
And I am Mitch English, and this is Daily Flash. It's your source for news, entertainment, and everything in between. And we had our